What's going on there, YouTube? It's SEL0320 representing JVS. This is my review for episode 4 of the 8th season of The Walking Dead. The name of this episode is called Some Guy. Some Guy is basically the revelation is about Ezekiel. In the beginning of the episode, they did a really good job with the exposition and the transfer from this interesting montage of dialogue from Ezekiel to what eventually happened in the last episode. And it was crazy because the episode before, it was like this blind faith that he had, you know, that not one was going to die. Even though he didn't know if he could believe, he knew that's what they needed to hear. And to understand in this episode, no one made it. No one. Like, there's so many different things to the word casualty. That's, I guess, the resonating word for me in this episode, because in deliberately, you know, Ezekiel the king died. Spoiler alert, somebody close to him died. And on top of that, like, his whole entire regiment was wiped away, and it's just crazy. The things I'll say about this episode is that this, to me, might be one of the best episodes thus far on season 8. It was thrilling. It was harrowing. I didn't know what was going to happen. There were callbacks to the comics, and I was just like, dang, it's about to happen. Jerry has some really great emotional moments. Carol has some awesome moments where she is staple to me always as this show's Rambo. And Ezekiel is just dissected as a man and as a hero. Like he said to Carol at one point in a flashback dialogue, I've decided that I'm going to go for it and be a hero. I'm going to go for it and live this life. I've made that decision because consciously before, that's not who I was. I mimicked and I decided to do this, but this is my conscious staple. And it didn't pay off for him, ultimately. This was a really... I don't want to... It's hard for me to give this episode a 10 out of 10 because, you know, just because I'm very excited in it. So I'm going to leave it at a 9.5. Even the Rick and Daryl moment, I was cheering. I can't wait for you guys actually. This is one of those episodes I actually can't wait for y'all to watch my reaction to, because I freaked out in so many different moments. But anyway, I gotta go. Keep it locked. JVS ain't gonna stop. Stay tuned for the small reaction, and then I'm gonna put up my full reaction tomorrow because I'm gonna leave it for the render for the rest of the night. Keep it locked. JVS ain't gonna stop. Peace, guys.